I was like, that's $300,000 a year. That's just smart.
It's nice to see people in the media, but you're actually here. You came to talk to us, and that means so much to me, and I know it means a lot to everyone else in this room. And I'm so happy. I'm about to start crying, and I don't want to mess up my make, but I'm so happy that you're here, and your stories have made me so happy because I know that they're real. There's no way you could have possibly made any of that up. It's so real, and it's real for you, and that's real for me. I do remember when I finally realized it, but it was kind of a process getting there. So, because of the way my family is and the way I was raised, I wasn't supposed to be anything I am right now. And I always wanted to do things that weren't what I was supposed to do. Realized or admitted it to myself that I wasn't straight when it was last semester. It wasn't last semester. It was the spring semester. So this is 2017, so it was spring 2016 when I realized and admitted to myself that I wasn't straight. And then after that, I figured out my gender identity, how I like to gender express, and all of those different things after that. I was sitting on my bed, and I was talking to this girl, and I said, I think I'm bisexual. And then she said, yeah, I know. And I was thinking like, well, I didn't know, so how did you know? So there was that, and then I wanted to tell my mom, so I wrote her a letter that kind of went well, but not really. And then, I don't know, I just slowly started telling one person at a time, and it's not something I disclose. I will willingly tell someone if they ask me, but I don't walk around saying what my sexual orientation is. So currently I identify as pansexual. That means I'm attracted to people of all gender identities and gender expressions. I don't have a preference, so I identify as pansexual because I like something and I'm a person in the LGBT community doesn't mean that the next person likes that. So people will often, as soon as they figure out that I'm not straight, it's like, oh, so do you like Rocky Horror Picture Show? I've never seen it before and I didn't know what that was. So like, just because I am not straight doesn't mean that I do everything that's stereotypical for gay people to do.
My grandmother, who was the only person I never directly told, came to my law school graduation, of course. And my grandmother, of course, at that point had already found out, like everyone else, that I was gay. But she had never confronted me about it. And my grandmother decided, instead of confronting me, that she was going to confront somebody who was close to me about it. So while I was on stage receiving my degree, which was supposed to be a happy moment to be able to graduate from law school, I was on stage receiving my degree. My grandmother was having a conversation with my boyfriend, telling him that she did not approve of my lifestyle. And she insisted that he give to her his mother's telephone number so she can call his mother and talk some sense into it. When I found out about this, I confronted my grandmother. I said, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? And my grandmother told me that she was getting sick, physically ill, just thinking about my lifestyle, she said. And I told her, you know what? My lifestyle is the same as it was before you knew that I was gay. Nothing about me has changed except for the fact that I've chosen to be open and honest about who I am. I haven't chosen to be gay. I've only chosen to disclose this information about myself because I haven't been able to come to terms with it myself for a long time. And now that I have chosen to do so, that is to disclose this information, I would expect you to be happy for me, that I don't have to live my life on the down low or in the shadows or in the closet. I don't have to be ashamed of who I am, and no one can blackmail me or try to use this against me because it's something that I'm willing to share with anyone now.